Everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. It's a Friday. We're getting ready to head into this final weekend of the winter season, and it's going to get a little chillier, but not super cold for the first part of the weekend here. But yeah, we've got a lot going on between now and tomorrow here. We've got strong winds that are going to be coming today and tonight. Now, this high wind warning that's in place here, it will start first this morning out west, starts midday, middle of the area here, and then starts tonight farther east. And this will continue through midday tomorrow. Now, the times aren't going to be perfect, but basically I expect strengthening winds later on this morning and early this afternoon out west. And then they will strengthen from west to east as the day and the night goes on here. So we may not see strong winds until tonight from around the Tri-Cities and eastward. So strong winds. And when I say strong winds, wind gusts of 55, 60, almost 65 miles per hour, not out of the question at their peak later today or tonight, depending on where you live. Southeastern areas are included in a red flag warning for this afternoon and early this evening. 1 o'clock till this afternoon through either 7 or 8 o'clock, as we are going to get a punch of dry air, dry southerly winds that are going to come in here. Even with a chance of rain in the area and thunderstorms, there is going to be some drier air. They could be high-based thunderstorms, which come with drier air a lot of times. Couldn't even rule out maybe some dry lightning with some of these storms. So, chance of wildfires today in southeast Nebraska and northeast Kansas. All right, on to our upcoming system for today and tonight. We've got a busy 24 hours ahead. We're going to take this very slowly. Here's our developing low pressure system over southwest Nebraska, a cold front off to our northwest. South winds are breezy out ahead of it. They're light right around here, and then a bit of a slight breeze out of the north here. But the winds are going to get really strong once this cold front comes through. Let's slowly take you through the morning hours. There's not going to be a lot that happens this morning. Most of us will see a quiet morning out there. We'll see a few clouds, but mixed with sunshine. So it's going to be partly sunny, perhaps even mostly sunny for some of you. Thicker clouds northwest. Showers begin to develop out west as winds are picking up there. Low pressure still kind of strengthening in here, and we're going to get a push of dry air in southeast Nebraska. So that's why I have that red flag warning. So watch for that wildfire threat this afternoon in here. Towards 3, 4, 5 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms, mostly on a hit or miss basis, begin to develop. The best chance for strong to severe storms will be over eastern Nebraska and then to the east of there. Showers and weaker thunderstorms closer to our low pressure system. Meanwhile, here's the cold front, which kind of begins to merge with that low later today. And it's behind that cold front again, dropping temperatures, winds cranking up out of the north-northwest, and showers still probably just all rain, trying to maybe start to change the snow in the sandhills. We'll watch that happen late this afternoon and early this evening right in here. Meanwhile, this arc of thunderstorms will lift northward. That'll take the better chance of severe weather with it by this evening. So I think we're pretty much done with the severe weather by 7 or 8 o'clock right in there. There's the punch of dry air right there to the east as well. We'll actually get a better chance of rain closer to and just behind that low around and a little bit after supper time. And then that secondary area of moisture developing farther west. Rain trying to change the snow. It does look like that most of the snow will stay north of Interstate 80, but there could be a pocket of some heavier snow. I don't think we're going to see a lot of accumulation, but with winds blowing and gusting up over 50 miles per hour, there's just the problem with traveling due to low visibility. Like I said, I don't think we'll see a ton of accumulation. The best chance in northern Nebraska. The low pressure system will lift off to the northeast. The severe weather threat moves away from us. Still a few showers, but trying to mix in with snow. Some models don't back off of the precipitation like this one does, but there's a pretty good chance of rain behind that low there. That may rob some of the moisture out of this rain and snow here. But again, if there still is some snow, there could be some blowing snow through, again, here's midnight here. And it may still get as far south as the Tri-Cities, but the chances are better as you go north. Some of that lingering into early on Saturday morning over north central, northeast Nebraska. Now, I will admit this forecast model, our in-house model, is quicker to get rid of everything tomorrow morning. Some models do linger the clouds and even the snow around early tomorrow morning. We're still left with quite a bit of wind tomorrow morning, but the winds will back off as the day goes on. This is about the time that high wind warning will end, though, at 1 p.m. Will we see all this sunshine? I still think we may still see a few clouds around during the day on Saturday. Again, forecast models are kind of mixed whether or not we completely clear out or not. We'll see. But it does look like the weather will quiet down. It will be cooler, though, on the backside of that system on Saturday. All right, on to the severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has been inching that threat westward just a bit. That said, the marginal risk area, I think the chance of severe weather is very low. Very low. Can't completely rule it out, but I'm not expecting it in the Tri-Cities. Once you get closer to Highway 81 and then eastward, isolated severe storms are possible. Highway 77 and eastward, the chance of severe weather gets higher. The greatest threat will be off to our east. And in fact here, I'm going to bring in an extra graphic here, a severe weather graphic. So hang tight, because I didn't plan on using this one here, but let me bring that one in here. And this is going to be a regional one, kind of a regional outbreak off to our east for later this afternoon and tonight. Now, there could be more of a tornado threat right here in the St. Louis area. There is a pretty high threat of tornadoes, but the biggest thing is going to be damaging wind gusts within this here. As for our area, again, damaging wind gusts, and those dashed black lines mean significant wind gusts over 70 miles per hour are possible. So again, it's eastern Nebraska where the biggest threat will be. Could be some large hail, and again, isolated tornadoes possible, but these are mostly in the eastern part of the state. Snowfall-wise, I don't anticipate a lot of accumulation. Amounts should be under an inch, maybe more of an issue off to our northeast. But again, any areas that do see snow, there could be blowing snow. Then tomorrow, fire danger once again, a fire weather watch in place, south central Nebraska, north central Kansas, just with those strong winds, and still going to be dry out there for tomorrow. Highs today, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, but watch how temperatures for some will drop later today, especially out west, as we take you through your day here. So again, your warmest temperatures in the east, cooler the farther west you go as that wind kicks in out of the northwest. Tonight down into the 20s and 30s, so a fast drop in temperatures. Tomorrow will be a cooler day in the 40s and 50s. We'll see some recovery though in the days ahead. 20s tomorrow night, Sunday better, 60s for a lot of us. Sunday night, milder night, and then look at St. Patrick's Day Monday, 70s and 80s return. We're probably going to be dealing with a high fire threat as we look at the long range forecast. A bigger storm system expected to hit though late Tuesday into Tuesday night and Wednesday. This one brings a lot more wind, colder temperatures than this one that we're dealing with right now, and maybe a better chance of snow mixing in as well. Quick look at the North Platte forecast is very similar. Maybe the timing's a little bit earlier with that particular storm system, but overall it does look like maybe a better chance of picking up some accumulating snow for the middle of next week. Then we'll warm up at the end of next week. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back with you on St. Patrick's Day. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.